Hey guys, welcome back to TPL TV. My name is Princess and you are now in the Princess Lifestyle. Okay, hello, hi, how are you? So, hi. We are gathered here today. It's like, no, okay. Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? I'm finally doing my next installment of, what's this called? My Flawless Face series. Okay, because I love you guys so much and I want us all to be real snickety snatched, you know? So today I am going to be teaching you guys how to cream contour like a pro. I'm going to be using products from a new makeup line called Vanity Makeup. And if you are unfamiliar with Vanity Makeup, this is a makeup line created by Vanity Makeup on Instagram. She is a makeup artist. She is a makeup professor of sorts. She has her own studio, her own classes. She's doing more than a thing. And when I saw that she was coming out with a makeup line, honey, I was so excited. She was kind enough to send me 2 of her darkest shades, which is what I requested because I wanted to be able to demo these while I'm teaching you guys how to cream contour like a professional. Now, if you have been following me long enough, then you already know that the way that I got into makeup was, of course, you know, all of the OG Black YouTube girls. I loved them and I used to watch them, but the way I was taught how to do makeup was from makeup artists, whether I was taking their classes in person or I was watching them on YouTube or just knowing them personally and having a personal relationship with various makeup artists because I've been in the beauty industry for a little while. You know what I'm saying? So it was refreshing to me to be able to see an actual professional makeup artist start a makeup line, not just, you know, a YouTuber or a beauty guru or a celebrity, but an actual makeup artist, somebody who actually works in and with makeup round the clock and works with different faces, different skin types, different people, walks of life, all of that. So to be able to see somebody like that, who I genuinely can trust and fully will know that their product will stand up through whatever, I was just really happy to see that she was coming out with a line because it's not every day that you get somebody who's truly in the makeup business to start their own makeup business. You feel me? So I'm going to be using products from Vanity Makeup. These are their brand new Sculpt and Glow trios. I got the shades. What are the shades? The 2 darkest shades. I think it's dark and deep. Hold on. Tan and deep, or tan and dark. Hold on. Okay, so this is what the packaging looks like. I'm going to be working with the tan trio and the dark trio. So this is what each trio looks like. It is really, it's really gorgeous. I'm looking at them in the mirror and in my viewfinder, and to say I'm impressed is an understatement. I cannot wait. I can't wait to use these. I'm so excited. So they come with a contour shade, a highlight shade, and a cream glow, a cream highlighter. So it's like an all-in-one for your face. The only thing it doesn't come with is powders, but you know, cream and powders don't need to be in the same palette. You feel me? Just for messy type of purposes. I don't even know how. We're not going to get into it. Anywho, so this is the tan trio. This is the dark trio. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on the makeup. I'm going to be taking my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. And you guys already know that this is one of my favorite primers. It is great for all types of makeup, never has done me wrong, and a little goes a long way. I think I just put more than I needed, but it's okay. We'll just blend it out. And I did moisturize beforehand. As you guys can see, my skin is always very plump and juicy looking. If you do not moisturize before your makeup, you are skipping a step, honey. And definitely take your primer down to your neck. You don't have to put a lot there. It's not that serious that you need to put a whole squeeze full or a whole dollop, if you will, of primer on your neck, but definitely put some there. It is going to have some makeup on it, so I mean, that's just me. What do I know? Okay, I say this all the time, but you know, I'm gonna repeat myself because some people here watching this are new. If you're new, say hi, and others just need to be reminded. We all need to be reminded sometimes, right? Make sure that you allow your primer to sit and soak into the skin before going in with any other products. Allow your primer to work, okay? Give it some time. Let your skin soak it up, okay? Okay, so now that we have taken care of that and allowed this to fully soak into the skin, don't make any moves with your primer, especially if you're using this one, unless you can hear a stickiness, okay? A stickiness is your key to being ready to apply your foundation, all right? Now, not every primer is going to give you that stickiness because not every primer is Hydro Grip, okay? You feel me? But the way to know if your primer is ready is if you can't see it anymore, if it's fully soaked into your skin, if it feels like something is on you, then you are ready to move forward with the foundation. So the foundation I'm going to be using today is one of my favorite drugstore foundations. You guys know Princess doesn't really do the drugstore, you know? I don't really do it because I firmly believe in you get what you pay for, all right? But there are certain drugstore foundations and certain drugstore cosmetic products that I will dibble and dabble into, okay? This is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Foundation, one of the few drugstore foundations that I can fully and boldly swear by. This is such a good foundation. If you have not tried it, you might wanna, okay? It's a really, really good foundation. I don't know if it lasts 24 hours because I'm not keeping my makeup on for 24 hours. That's dirty. Ew, okay? Ew. But this is an amazing foundation. It can last you all day as long as you set it up properly so it can do its job. You feel me? So I'm using the shade 370, which is deep bronze. I haven't used this foundation in a little while, so I don't know if it's still my shade, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right, let's get to it. I'm gonna be using my Juvia's Place J113 round buffer brush. This is a great brush for liquid foundations. This is a great brush for any foundation. Juvia's Place has really, really good buffing brushes. If you are looking and you're in the market for some brushes, I would definitely hit up Juvia's Place because their brushes are super affordable. They last a long time. They seem to always be having a sale. And the brushes last years. They're really good brushes and they have a lot of sets. You feel me? At the very least, get foundation brushes. Juvia's Place's foundation brushes are my faves. Okay, we're just gonna go straight to the base. We're gonna take it to the head. You feel me? Ooh la la and la la. Ooh, it's looking like it's gonna be us. Boo boo. Okay, bars. Make sure I get all these wig baby hairs out the way. And I am just gonna pull downwards. Ooh. Is this going to be us or is this going to be somebody else? Find out here on the Princess Lifestyle. It's looking really good. Right. Come on, blend. Look at that. Look at her. Is she looking great or is she looking sensational? Now, this foundation isn't typically the undertone that I go for. It's more neutral than my usual opt for foundations. But because I'm wearing blonde hair, my undertone has some wiggle room, you know? It has some, oh, this could work for you type situations going on, you know what I'm saying? So that's part of the reason why I pulled this foundation out. This is like my go-to blonde hair foundation. Okay, let's get the other side going so you guys see the clarity. So let's get the other side going. All right. Okay. And let's pull. Okay, so now we can finally get into how to cream contour like a pro. As I said earlier, I'm going to be using my Vanity Makeup Sculpt and Glow Trios. This is the shade Tan and this is the shade Dark. We're going to see which shades we need. I requested both shades because I didn't know which ones would be best, but I am going to do some swatches for you guys so you can get an idea of what each shade does look like. So swatching the Tan Trio first. They're so creamy. So this is the Tan Trio. You see the darkest shade nearly blends in with my hand, so that will not work as a contour shade for me, but it might work for someone who is, I'd say, about 3 shades lighter than me. This should work well for you as a contour. So this is the Tan Trio. And now for the Dark Trio. It's super duper rich. So this is the Dark Trio, and it is so gorgeous. As I said, it's really rich. It's very warm. The Glow product, like the third one, it's super duper gorgeous. It's almost like a rose gold type of shade, and I just really love it. I'm so excited to use it. And again, this is the Dark Trio. This is currently the darkest shade that Vanity Makeup Cosmetics has. I love it. Okay, so I am ready to go in with my Vanity Makeup Cosmetics Dark Trio. So I'm going to be picking up product from this one. This is the darkest contour shade, and I'm going to be also picking up product from this one. This is the lightest highlight shade. So that's a good shade for contouring. And if you've seen my blending 101 video, then you already know that this is how I sculpt the face. When cream contouring, you always have to make sure that you go in the places that you want to have the most chiseled look. And one mistake that I see a lot of people make is they accidentally put their contour too low. So as you can see, the hollows of my cheeks are about right here. And if you don't know how to find the hollows of your cheek, this is your cheekbone, that hard part that's poking outward. That's your cheekbone. Right beneath that will be the hollows of your cheek. And I put my contour right above the hollows of my cheek and onto my cheekbone. Your contour is not supposed to go underneath your cheekbone because that just makes the face droop. So make sure that you always place your contour high up on the cheekbone. Not too high, of course, but high enough so that when you blend, it does not go downward and make your face start to droop, okay? And one thing that I do to really sculpt out my cheekbones and make them very round is I take my contour in a circular type motion and I get some on the balls of my cheeks, okay? We're gonna do the same thing on this side, no different. Get enough product and I go upwards in a fan type of motion. And I get that cheekbone area per usual. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go to forehead. If you're wearing a wig, protect your wig, protect the, the lace or whatever. But make sure that you get your contour where it's supposed to be. I always start in the middle because that's the biggest part of my forehead. And I just place the product where I want it to be, right in the middle. Then I go back for a little bit more product and I get right here, the sides. And then I get a little bit right here, just to give a proper sculpt to the face. So if you ever get confused, this is what you remember. Always go in a number 3 type of motion. So this is 1, this is 2, and then we go to our jawline, and I go underneath my jaw because I want it to pop out more. Okay guys, so I had to start with the voiceover because I got a really important call. Okay, so what I'm doing now is highlighting with the highlight shade that is in that trio. Now this shade, it's not my typical go-to shade for a highlight. This is much brighter than what I usually pick up. Sorry about that. This is much brighter than what I usually pick up, but for some reason, it worked. The way it blended out, it just worked. So the next time that I use this trio, I'm going to highlight with my regular highlight shade, and then I'm going to use this palette as a brightening situation because that's what I really feel like it does. Now it has the coverage of an actual concealer. It definitely does. It does not skimp on coverage at all. But I think what I'm going to do with the shade is use it as an actual brightening product as opposed to a highlight. Because when you're highlighting, you're just, adding light to those areas. When you are trying to brighten, that's a different type of situation. That's like trying to really target a specific amount of light to a very specific small area on your face. So that's what I'm going to do next time. But this shade and this palette did work. I don't know how it worked, but we thank God because it did. This is definitely definitely a lighter shade than I usually go for, but it worked well and really meshed well with my skin tone. So I was happy about it in the end. So now I'm just blending away. All of these products blend out really well. And once you get placement down and once you know where you need to place contour and where you need to place highlight, like you can base it off of this video that I'm showing you. But once you figure out where you need to place those products, it really is a breeze right after that. You just blend away, and you guys can check out my blending 101 video that teaches you how to blend, how to properly place products to be able to blend, when to blend, how to make sure that you don't turn yourself like 3 shades lighter, because blending, if not done properly and with the proper products, can absolutely make you guys do that. It's happened to me plenty of times in the past, so I am no stranger to that. Okay. So right now I am setting my highlighted areas with my Laura Mercier medium translucent setting powder. If you're a brown girl, this setting powder is definitely for you. It's my go-to. It's one of my go-to setting powders. I reach for it and I don't even think about it when I'm reaching for it. I just pick it right on up. So after getting rid of all of that bake, I'm going to be bronzing using my Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in the shade, you guessed it, Mocha Mommy. And I'm just putting that over all of my contour shades. I'm in a way using it to set my contour, but I don't want to put too much because I don't want to turn myself like red all over. But that's one good thing about this Fenty Beauty bronzer is it's a very controlled product. So it's going to take a lot of effort for you to put too much and for you to look like you're overdone. So good on Fenty Beauty for that. So we're going to get into a quick look, a one shadow look. This is one of my favorite one shadow looks. I used to do this look all the time. It's just taking one burgundy eyeshadow and smoking it out all over your lid. It's honestly the easiest eyeshadow look that you can do, and it looks very, what's the word? Like, it looks very done. You look very, oh, I'm ready. I'm showing up for whatever it is I'm showing up for. You know what I mean? It's a good look, and it's easy to do. It's quick. It's one eyeshadow. All I do is pack that eyeshadow onto my crease area very, very well. Then I make sure that I get any parts of my lid that don't have that shadow on it. And then I take a very big fluffy brush and I only blend out the edges. I don't touch the lid. I don't even really touch the crease. I only touch the edges of the crease. So all I want to do is just like blow it out so that it doesn't have a harsh line in my crease area and so that it goes with my eye shape. So I'm focusing on the inner corners and the outer corners and making sure that I sort of go in an upwards motion with my blending. So that way my eye shape is complemented with the shadow. Okay? So yeah, this is probably the easiest eyeshadow look. It's the one eyeshadow looks that tend to be the easiest to do. They may seem scary and sort of like impossible, like one shadow. What? That's not possible, but it actually really is. And it's the easiest thing to do. You know, the cut creases are fun. Shimmery shades are lovely, but one shadow, nothing beats that. Okay, so we're going to contour, and I am whipping out my prized possession, baby, my Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, and I'm using that to further enhance my cheekbones. I use the dark shade Kufuru to contour my cheekbones and contour my nose and contour my forehead and my jawline, just to, you know, enhance the bone structure that God has given us. And then I am going to take the light pink shade and the magenta-y shade, and I'm going to get some blush going on my cheeks, because with me, I usually base my blush off of my eyeshadow. And because my eyeshadow is very warm, I want my cheeks to also be very warm. And I am going to take that on my nose too, because I love when my blush is like the heat from my blush is on my nose too. So it's, I don't know. I feel like it's some sort of geometry situation that goes on in my head that makes me put the blush on my nose too, but it looks great. I mean, it looks sensational. I look very sun-kissed, so I like doing that. So just get yourself some eyeliner, line your lower lash line. You can tight line if you want to. I can't remember if I did or not. And then take that same red eyeshadow and just smoke out the lower lash line really quickly. Nothing special. Some mascara, some lashes. Make sure you put your lashes on well. You don't want them to be lopsided, because that is an easy thing to do. And I am using, oh shoot, I forgot. I'll leave it in the description bar. Forgot the name of it, but I believe it's, I'll leave it in the description bar because I can't remember. Okay, so can we do the lip really, really, really quickly? I am using my good old Sephora gel liner in the shade Molasses, and we are lining the lips quite well. And I am going to be using Stripped liquid lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I was going for a very matte type of look, and I think we definitely achieved that. I did love this look. So here we are, you guys. So I went ahead and did my hair, and I'm coming to you guys like an hour after completing the look, and my face is still very much so intact. So these Vanity Makeup Cream Contour Sculpt and Glow palette trios are amazing. I really love that everything that I need is already inside of this one palette. I don't have to go searching through multiple palettes to get what I need. The only thing that I didn't do is put on the glow. So let's do that together. I'm going to be using the Tan Trio, and I'm going to be using the shimmery shade from there. Let me move my bang out the way, and ooh, that's so pretty. It's very subtle. I barely got anything on my sponge. Can you guys see that? It's really pretty and subtle. Not trying to do too much. You know, I've got the blonde going. I am going in circular motions. I think what I love most about these Sculpt and Glow trios is that they go on as a cream, but they set sort of like a velvet matte type of situation. And I love that type of finish. I love a velvet skin-like finish, and these definitely give that. I absolutely am in love with these palettes. They're so convenient and just gorgeous. Okay, so this is what I'm giving you guys. This is the final look. Remember, I've had this look on for over an hour already, and I still look absolutely absolutely lovely. I had to back the camera all the way up so we can get my whole hairstyle that I worked so hard on in the frame. Let me know if you guys like it. I happen to love it. I feel like Anna Nicole Smith or something, you know? So, anywho, yeah, this is the final look. This is how to cream contour like a pro, featuring Vanity Makeup Cosmetics. If you have not tried Vanity Makeup Cosmetics yet, please do. You are doing yourself a disservice if you have not. These trios are super convenient. They're an affordable price. Well, affordable as far as I'm concerned, because I've been seeing a lot of makeup being overpriced lately. I don't know what's going on, but these companies are really thinking that we have a coin in a bag to blow, but that's not what it is. And even if that is what it is, that's not your business. But anyway, such a convenient product, and it is a beautiful product with a sensational finish. I love the velvety skin-like look after you apply the product. Don't even always have to set the product. I said it because I know that I'm an oily girl, so I wanted to make sure that I'm good for the rest of the day. But please definitely check out Vanity Makeup Cosmetics. I am really feeling these trios, and I highly recommend them so far. So anyway, I taught you guys how to cream contour like a pro. If you have any questions, if there's anything that I might have forgotten to touch on in the video, please leave that in the comments. I am here to help you guys out. If you need anything at all, get at me, okay? I love you guys so very much. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and do that whole YouTube thing, you know, be present, press the bell, you get the notifications or whatever. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.